Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back once again to Wheel Takes, a podcast about the Wheel of Time, a series of fantasy novels written by Robert Jordan and completed by Brandon Sanderson. I'm Gus. I've read all of them.
I'm Allie, and I've read 12 of them?
13 if you include New Spring.
I do, 13 of them.
Because she's done with The Gathering Storm. We did this big old live stream, listen through to the end of the book a while ago. And now you did it. You did it.
We did it.
You did it.
We did it, and this is part one of the finale.
This is part one of the finale, part one of X, however many there end up being. But, you know, if you've read to the end of book 12, and if you're here, I hope you have, you know that you don't really want to stop once you get to these first chapters.
No, we've done this before, where I just can't stop reading once we get close to the end, and so we just barrel through to the end.
And if you want to watch Allie react to all that, it's still on the Patreon for Pint and Up. You can, if you wanted to, you can buy a movie ticket, as I like to call it, watch it, and then immediately unpledge.
Or stay pledged.
Or you can stay pledged if you wanted to.
That's fine too. Anyway,
Allie, how are you?
I'm good. I wrote for Lego.
She did.
That's where we've been.
She did. That's on Lego's YouTube. It's called Brick Click.
Yeah.
It's continuing to come out.
I named the series.
It's really exciting.
It
We're
was
all
really
very
cool.
happy about it.
But it was a lot of work, and so I needed to focus on that. Thanks to everyone who is still here with us. And thanks to everybody who's watched the show already.
Yeah,
it comes out every Thursday until the end of January, with some breaks over the holidays.
How do you like this end of the book?
It was awesome.
Lives up to expectations?
Rand is going to make me pull my own eyes out like that guy in the arches, or no, columns.
Mirrodin?
Yep. But what else is new?
I mean, he made it through all of his bullshit.
Like I said, has Mirrodin made it through the glass columns?
Mirrodin
And I was like,
definitely
canonically, no.
But has Rand made it through his bullshit? Seems like he may have made a major breakthrough.
He definitely had a breakthrough.
We're not necessarily doing that chapter today, but we can touch on it because it's a whole fucking thing.
He definitely had a breakthrough. Excuse me. We are predictably recording this late in the evening, but yeah, he had a breakthrough. I'm hoping that sticks. And yeah, sometimes, you know, we have a big breakthrough, and sometimes it's because we nearly killed our father.
He did almost do that.
And then go sit on a mountain. That's so man. I'm sorry.
It is.
Like,
it is.
I'm not stereotyping, except I am a little bit. But like, we could have also accomplished this at a sleepover where we braided each other's hair. You know what I mean? Like, we don't gotta nearly kill our father and then go to a mountaintop.
How do you like the full circle element of it? Dragon Mount to
I do
Dragon
love
Mount.
that. I do love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, never mind. This sucks. Being like this is terrible. And I'm like, yeah. There's a point in your growth, I think, where you realize that some of the ways that you are terrible.
Actually, nihilism is trash.
Oh, yeah. Though I know that is a very early 20s thing to realize that nihilism is trash. Because what's the point? Literally.
Well, that's the question of nihilism.
I know, but then the question is, well, then what's the point of being nihilistic?
Yeah.
Let me turn it around.
Yeah.
If there's no point, then like have fun making it have a point.
It's the everything everywhere of it all.
Yeah.
By the way, when you can bring yourself to rewatch the show without wanting to scream to the heavens, watch it again and look at all the different times that they have Rand on top of a mountain thinking about stuff. Like from episode 1.
I remember lots of the moment from episode 1. Definitely.
Yeah.
He and Egwene sit on a mountain and look out.
Yeah, they do a lot of that.
Yeah,
it's very fun to look through.
I can't talk about the show.
No, I know.
I'm so sorry.
Now here's the thing. We are here to talk about the end
too sad.
of Gathering Storm, which means we can also talk about how was Gathering Storm for you, all things considered.
I really liked it. I really had a good time. It feels kind of like we got our Mojo Jojo back.
I would say the Rojo Jojo Casa House effect was in full effect.
Yeah,
this was peak.
We've got it. We've got it back.
A lot of people, I've told you, a lot of people take issue with a lot of different things in this book.
I mean, hey, there were some things where I was like, was it perfect? No, but most things aren't.
No.
So I was happy with what we got. And
the dog's having an upset tummy day. So
yeah, he's been snuggling with his mummy because he's not feeling very good. Oh, baby.
But yeah, we're back in the saddle.
Yeah, I feel like we're back and it's fun and it's exciting and I'm excited to kind of see the rest of the series play out.
So in the broad...
We've got like a year or two left of this, yeah?
Depending on how long we stop for God knows how many weeks, it could be who knows how long.
You know, one of us may have booked a job where they were writing 8 episodes of something. It was kind of intense.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
And not asking you to numerically rank all the books right now.
Okay.
But if you're doing like S
this would
tier
probably
to
be
D
like
tier.
my top 4.
Top 4.
I think.
Okay. What are you putting?
Number 5 would be up there.
Yeah, number 5 is
Number 5 is a banger. I liked 3 and 4 as well.
Interesting.
What?
3 is not often put in the top.
I can't remember what happens in any of the books. I'm so sorry.
3 is the one where Rand runs across the country to runs across the continent.
Okay, wait, no. 4.
4 is almost everybody's favorite.
That's probably my top 3, actually.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, and this one?
Yeah.
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 It's weird because I kind of forget what happens between 4 and 5 a lot because they feel like 2 halves of the same book.
Mm-hmm. And like 6 had like the banger end, but the beginning was very slow.
Yeah.
So that would probably be 4th for me.
I've always... Really? 6 is 4th?
I don't know, probably. Well, New Spring is up there for me too, though.
New Spring is really good. For me, I usually go 4/5.
Yeah.
Like I kind of tie those together. Then this one.
Yeah.
Then 8.
What happened? Which one's 8?
8 is Path of Daggers. It's the shortest one. It's the one with the bowl sequence and the Shanchan battle.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
I do
that
like
happens
that
in like chapter 7, but you know, see, it is really hard to keep track what happens in which book at this point.
Yeah.
But then 8, then probably or possibly Memory of Light over 8. Then Great Hunt, then Towers of Midnight, then Dragon Reborn, then Lord of Chaos. No, sorry, then New Spring, then Lord of Chaos, then Eye of the World, then Winter's Heart, then Crown of Swords, then Crossroads.
Good list.
Yeah. And if I left Towers of Midnight out, my bad. It was supposed to go like 5th.
Okay.
Towers of Midnight, this is the book we're going to next. Not to jump the gun. Any expectations?
I got to come up with my bingo sheet.
You got to come up with your bingo sheet.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine things will get resolved because we're getting close to the end. We still don't know who killed Asmodean.
We still do not know who killed Asmodean.
I think you said that you find out, right?
You do find out in the... It is heavily implicated in the text of Book 12, of Book 13, and then confirmed in the glossary. But no, you cannot look at the glossary yet.
Why not?
Because I want to get to the part where they heavily imply it.
Fine. Or I could just look at the glossary right now.
You could. There's nothing I can do to stop you.
We could do it right now. It would be a really special moment.
You would have to read the entire glossary to find it. And even then, you might not notice it. It's very subtle.
Well, I was just going to look under Grendel.
You just want to look under Grendel?
Can I just look under Grendel right now?
Why do you want to do that now? We're talking about Book 12.
Because I'm on Book 13 now.
Wouldn't you rather... No, we haven't finished talking about Book 12 yet. You got to finish talking about Book 12 or you can do anything Book 13.
Not even if it was just my birthday? I shouldn't say that.
Sometime in the last month, yes.
It was just my birthday.
It was in the past month.
So maybe I could look as a part of my birthday.
Maybe when we finish talking about Gathering Storm, you can look at that.
Okay.
Okay,
all right,
maybe.
So there was a storm and it gathered. The end.
Oh,
all right.
There we go. Hold on, I got to find your bingo sheet, too. We got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, I got bingo.
You did get at least one bingo.
Might have been 2 bingo.
Now, here's the problem. I've made so many different versions of this file that I don't know which one is the
current one. Yeah, you got to keep track of these things.
I have edited. I have updated.
I think I got bingo. I got bingo.
You did get bingo. I don't know which of these
I
is
don't
the
remember
most
on which
version.
file. I did get bingo.
You got
live.
bingo. You definitely got
Everybody
bingo.
saw me get at least one bingo.
They all saw you get bingo.
So I got bingo again. I'm undefeated since Fael got kidnapped.
This is the most recent one. Okay. Yeah. You have Tam and Rand reunion.
Yep.
Where did you get the bingo?
You moved some stuff around.
You know what? Fuck it.
I did get bingo. I got bingo
live. The sheet
live.
is fucked. She got bingo. We're just going to accept the fact that she got bingo because I'm in shambles. And so you get to carry... I mean, at this point, realistically, because we're so close to the end, you get to carry as many things forward as you want.
Okay, now look at the bingo sheet
Otherwise, it's simply not fun anymore.
Okay, what else do I think will get carried forward?
We can talk-
Masana will get defeated at some point. Moraine rescue mission will happen.
That one got checked off because
I know,
they
but
said they were going to do it.
I think this upcoming book will have
Is
it.
Moraine rescue?
But that better be. There's 2 books left. What? She gonna come in at the very end?
It would be hilarious.
I would
They're
be
about to do the last
so
battle,
annoyed.
and Moraine just walks in like, "What did I miss?"
I would be really annoyed by that.
Rand, you being a bitch.
I'd be really annoyed by that. I'm gonna be very real about that.
You
Red
know-
Aja, Bond, Bad Ashaman. I think that's guaranteed to have happened by now.
Maybe. Matt loses an eye.
That's gonna happen this book.
Nynaeve, Moggs, face off.
I mean, that would be
It
satisfying.
would be narratively satisfying.
Morgay's Talonvor. That's gonna happen this book.
Morgay's
And I'm
Talonvor
gonna-
wedding. Allie hates it.
And I'm gonna rip the book in half. Rand makes peace with the Sean. I mean, that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, he's gonna make peace with the Sean Chan.
He tried. Didn't work out
It's-
so hot.
Well, you know what they say about trying. Try again.
Rand and Mazrim face off.
Yeah, that's gonna happen because Rand didn't visit ever.
It would be narratively satisfying.
Alana dies. I mean, that's inevitable.
It would be
that's just-
narratively satisfying.
Tenobia dies. Well, that's gonna
It
happen.
might be narratively satisfying.
Galad and Morgay's reunion. I would like that
be
personally.
narratively satisfying.
White Cloaks join Rand. I mean, now that
It
Galad
would be narratively satisfying.
Land takes Malkir, that's
It
gonna
would
happen.
be very, very, very narratively satisfying.
Golam and Matt face
It
off.
would be narratively satisfying.
I'm worried about you saying these things.
What is Robert Jordan if not a man who loves to give us narrative satisfaction?
Yeah, but Brandon's in charge now.
I know. That's why I'm giving you so much to think. I'm throwing you off as hard as I possibly can.
I think that Brandon's going to wrap stuff up because he has to, and Harriet is watching.
She is watching, and my favorite. I've said this on the podcast before, but one of my favorite descriptors of the difference between the Jordan books and the Sanderson books is the Jordan books are like your grandfather is telling you a story, and he's drinking. And he keeps on going on these weird tangents and talking about people that he encountered during the course of the story that don't necessarily tie into the story at all. And he keeps getting up to get another drink, and then he sits down and he goes, "Now, where was I? Oh, yeah." And he recovers all the stuff that he just talked about. And then he does this for like 7 hours. And eventually he gets up and excuses himself and leaves. And then your coked up uncle sits down and goes, "Here's what happened."
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. All right.
Borderlanders meet with Rand is the last one.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of already happened.
It kind of did. They only met with Huron, though. The rest of them are still chilling in Far Matting, far from the Matting
fuck?
Rand.
Oh, they've been chilling, like trying to meet with
Since
Rand.
book 8.
Since book
For
fucking
what purpose,
8.
Sally?
If
What
it's
are they
not
gonna
a banger
do?
reason,
If
we have waited,
gonna slap the shit out of him.
Gus, I'm going to tell you this right now. If we've
Slap
waited
the
since book
shit
8
out of 'em.
to find out what these people want, and it's something dumb, I'm going to flip this table
What
over.
if they slap the shit out of him?
I'm just letting you know I'm going to flip the table.
What if they slap the shit out of him? Maybe they slap the shit out of him.
Tummy ache.
He does. He'll be all right.
Is your poor baby? Can
Well, it's
he
because-
sleep in the bed tonight?
No, he has a stomach ache.
Oh, but he's so sick and he wants mommy.
He'll be okay. He ate 17. Our dog ate 17 pounds of grass, which, believe it or not, causes dogs to vomit.
Please, Gus, let the baby sleeping down. Please.
You can't make me the bad guy on the podcast.
Oh, you're the bad guy on the podcast.
This is terrible.
Please.
I'll never recover from this. People will be telling me to get fucked in
He's
earnest.
so sad. Look at him. He's only 83 pounds. He's wasting away.
We do not have that large of a bed.
He's wasting away. Look
He
at
is
him.
not wasting
Look
away.
at his face.
He has so much food.
Look at him.
All right, so here's the thing.
He's so sad.
Gathering Storm.
Please let him sleep with his mother. Okay, he doesn't have to sleep in the bed, but can we cuddle in the bed with him
Yeah, that's fine.
until bedtime?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so Gathering
Compromise.
Storm.
That's the key to all marriages. Thank you, Dad.
Okay. All right, Gathering Storm, Allie.
Thanks, Dad.
What were your highlights from this book? What was the peak? We did read it for a year and a half, so I recognize it may be
Trying to
hard for you
recall
to think
events.
everything that happened.
Well, I got so mad that Rand nearly killed Tam that I forgot literally.
That's fair.
Okay. Egwene became the official
Egwene
Amerlin seat.
got doppel-poped.
She's the Pope now. Nat finally said, "All right, let's go rescue Moraine." That was good.
Natrin's Barrow happened.
What happened there?
Rand bale-fired his fucking castle.
Well, that wasn't a highlight. That was just
It
bad.
was a memorable moment.
It was a memorable. Well, you were like, "What are the peaks?"
Theron.
Oh, obviously, Farron. I mean, not the death part, but the
rest of it.
The reveal,
reveal
was so spicy.
One of the finer reveals.
Yeah, that's pretty. Those are the big ones, I think.
Hinderstep. A lot of people like Hinderstep.
What is this Hinderstep again?
It's the city. It's the creepy...
I'm trying to keep Babylon 5 and this together.
It's the creepy nightmare ghost city where...
yeah.
Time loop city?
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
There's a lot of shit happening on Babylon 5. There's a lot of shit happening in the Wheel of Time. And I'm like... And there's a lot of stuff with time in both of them.
There's a lot of time stuff in both of them.
And so I'm like, which one is which thing? And
they actually say the Wheel of Time at one point in Babylon.
I know. There's so many parallels. I don't know what it was about the 90s and time and reincarnation and shit, but man.
Everybody was on one. They had a good time.
Oh.
All right.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, but good chapters. Good chapters. Bean Spanker. Don't forget about Bean Spanker.
Bean Spanker? What?
Katsuan spanking Semirog's ass and making her eat beans off the floor.
I don't
Everybody's
that.
favorite thing. All right, what do I have here? Passive aggression is what you mean, said Karul. This is the wrong book. That is Fall of Light. Okay. We're going to dive right in with chapter 47, the one he lost. You were losing your mind on a live stream. Correct? So you did not take any notes.
Nope.
The notes will be back in Towers of Midnight.
Of course.
They will be back. That's the chapter logo. Was it?
The dragon.
In the box.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. There's some schmutz on my screen.
I'll read it. Look how strong
She's
you look.
tapping my stomach. Okay.
He's been working out and he
That's
looks
true.
amazing.
Thank you. You're very kind. I have been working out. I've been in the gym a lot.
He looks amazing.
You're very kind. You also look very, very good.
I've also been working out.
Rand did not return to his rooms immediately. The failed meeting with the Borderlanders had left
whose
him
fault was that?
feeling unhinged.
You've been unhinged.
Not because of their tricky attempt to pull him into farmatting. That was frustrating, but it was not unexpected. People always tried to control and manipulate him. The Borderlanders were no different. So what's up with Rand?
He's chilling.
Has he ever chilled in his life?
No, not in a while.
Not since book one.
Well, he yelled at Huron, which was very upsetting to me. And then, can I have some water?
Yeah.
Gus is having water. He yelled at Huron, which was very upsetting to me. And then now he's being pouty about it.
What is he being pouty about, as you say? He's being... I'm going to move the microphone for the swallowing sounds because I know that I have really loud swallows too. So...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was very thirsty.
You know what? These things happen.
Okay. So, can I look? At the
Sure,
book?
yeah.
Okay, so... he is all pouty, per usual. And he's like thinking about stuff and being all sad. And then he got all upset about seeing Huron and la-di-da. And then he's like sad some more. And then he's still sad.
Okay.
Wait. No, he's really sad. He continues to be bummed out and sad and pissy. And he's like pissy some more. And then he's mad some more. Anger's welling up inside of him again.
Okay, but why? Why are these things happening?
He's like, everyone's like defying him and stuff. It's really like a massive pity party, honestly.
It's the same thing that he's been going through for the entire book, right?
Yeah, he's just kind of having a massive pity party lately.
It's the climax of the book.
Yeah.
It's the climax of this journey that we've talked about for umpteen hours.
Yeah, he's like mad at Cadsuane.
Well, Cadsuane is like his unsafe word.
Oh, jeez. Wait, no,
Wait,
hold
can
on.
I have the...
Hold on. I gotta finish my summary. So, okay, then he thinks about Moraine and how he wishes she was still here. And I was like, well, you didn't appreciate her when she was fucking here. Jeez. And then he says, we're going to go to battle. And then he sees his dad.
Go to battle. Oh, okay, wait, give me the book. Who are we going to battle against? What is he doing?
He's going to go fight the Shunshian.
Okay.
And then he goes into his rooms and he sees his dad and he's like, Dad,
hold on.
Let me try and kill you. What a fun father-son moment. And the dad's like, what the fuck?
What specifically does he want to do to the Shan-Chan?
Beat him up
How?
by beating him.
With?
The Aiel.
No.
The calendar.
No.
Balefire.
The access key.
No.
Yeah.
Rand.
So this was the
That
thing.
is for emergencies.
Gather your spear, sisters, Rand
Oh
called
my
over his
God.
shoulder to the Aiel guards. We're going to battle. Now? One
No.
of them asked. It is nightfall. Have I been walking that long? Rand thought with surprise. Yes, he said. The darkness won't matter. I shall create light enough. He fingered the access key, feeling a thrill and a horror at the same time.
You're stupid.
He had driven the Shanchan back into the ocean once. He would do so again, alone.
You're stupid.
Yes, he would drive them back. At least the ones he left alive.
Oh my God.
Go! He
Do you
shouted
hear
at the
how
maidens.
you sound?
He does, because he goes, they left him loping down the hallway. What had happened to his control? The ice had grown thin lately. The Shanchan would know his fury. They dared to provoke the Dragon Reborn.
So real.
He offered them peace, and they laughed at him?
I would have stopped following this guy so long ago.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's kind of amazing anybody's left.
I don't think anybody should be left. I think at this point I would have looked at you and been like, hey, fuck this guy.
This ain't it.
Let's just go.
This is why.
If this is the end of the world, let's go to Hawaii.
This is why I
Not
would.
Hawaii, because the natives don't want us there, but
Right.
you know, like something else like that.
This is why I would have loved to have read an entire side book about Caroline Damadrid and Darlin Cisnera smuggling out of Cad Suwain's house in a fucking barrel.
But wouldn't you have been like, hey, this sucks. Why don't we go spend the rest of the world on like an island drinking?
It would have been very
Kombucha.
tempting. Very tempting.
With this guy in charge, I would have been like, we're fucked. Let's
This
go.
guy in charge is not
Let's go
good.
drink some kombucha on the beach.
Do you think by the end of the book he's in a good place to be in charge?
But you hate the beach. Okay, the mountains.
I could come around. Beach is all right.
Yeah. A little sangria.
Beach is all right.
Yeah.
The right beach.
Yeah.
Not every beach. I don't like every beach. I like the right beach.
I don't like a rocky beach.
I don't like a rocky beach.
I like a sandy beach.
I could do a sandy beach.
Yeah.
I could live at the sandy beach.
You didn't go to the beach with me this year. I went by myself.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I went with
what was I
friends.
doing? Yeah, you did, yeah.
But yeah, you didn't go?
I did at least once.
No.
You went several times. I went the once.
When?
Like June.
Who are we with?
We're going to take an ad break. Welcome back.
He
Allie
did go
has
to the beach with
conceded
me.
that I did, in fact, go to the beach with her.
He did go to the beach with me.
Thank you.
I forgot
Thank
about
you.
the first time we went to the beach.
Slander.
I forgot. I went to the beach a lot this
You
year.
went to the beach a lot this year.
Yeah, I needed to
You know who
commune
should
with the ocean.
You know who should have gone to the beach a lot
Rand.
this year? Rand.
Rand, he's so...
Rand. Go to the beach.
think he needs to
Take a
get
dip.
a personal trainer, work out some of that anger, get a therapist, work out some of that anger, commune with the ocean,
Go to the beach.
go to the beach, go to the mountains. He did need to go to the mountains.
He did go to the mountain.
You know, sometimes nature is healing.
In this case, very.
Yeah, I've had some like crazy stuff happen this year, and I went camping both times.
That's great.
and it was a really good decision.
So
Camping, excellent
he-
way to spend your life.
he also considers going back and slaughtering the Borderlanders.
Well, that seems healthy,
Maybe
considering
he
like
shouldn't have let the Borderlanders
some
survive
of them are
their
related
defiance.
to your friend's wife.
Perhaps he should go back and see that they learn to fear him, but no, he didn't
Okay,
need
but
them.
like, what is the reason? Like, they just want to meet with him.
He could leave them for the Shanchan. That Borderlander army would serve to slow his enemies here in the south.
Okay.
Perhaps that
Does
would
this
keep the
not just
Shanchan
feel like
from his
too much?
flanks while he dealt with the Dark One.
Oh my god.
Now, I do understand, again, if you think I need to fight literal Satan alone and everything else is a distraction, I get a little get it, but at the same time, shut the fuck up, Rand.
Like,
But don't worry, because by the end of these chapters, he does shut the fuck up,
it
Rand.
just all seems unnecessary. He just seems like he's being such a miserable puss face.
He was, and then he was sat on a mountain and thought about how much he likes hugging.
I don't know why I said puss face.
Puss face is an interesting one. It's not you combine sour puss with butt face,
Yeah.
which I guess is better
don't know
than
if I
sour
care for
butt
it.
or butt puss.
I like
Or sour
butt puss.
Sour puss
He's
is okay.
being a puss butt.
Sour face is a puss butt.
A butt puss.
A bus putt.
A bussy. Is that
Yeah.
a butt and a pussy? Is that what that is?
We're gonna.
Is that what that is? I see the young people using it, and I don't know what it means. And I've been afraid to ask.
I don't.
Is that what that means?
I don't know that I want to define that right now. I'm not entirely
Google
sure
it.
I know either.
Hold
You go
on.
ahead and
I'm
Google
gonna
it.
Google that live. What is a pussy?
I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong.
No.
What is it?
No.
What is it?
No. All right. Well, I suppose that is fair.
Is it just a butt? That's what I thought it was.
Well, I didn't know. Anyway,
You can look it up if you care to know.
learning is
That's what I
not
thought, though.
always good. I'm kidding. I have nothing against the eligibility community.
So Rand,
I just want to be clear. I just also that was like, whoa.
it's just not what you were expecting to
Just
see.
sometimes let's have secrets.
So Rand is considering doing a genocide or two, and he is having a terrible time, and everything is terrible, and he busts into his room. He tries to do an Aragorn, but I like to imagine doesn't quite look as dramatic as he thinks it would. Who's there? Who's in his room?
Your friend and mine.
Who is it? It's your boy.
Yes.
Who is it? Come on. Who is it? What's this entire chapter about?
It's Rand. Oh, Tam.
Tam.
Of course, it's my boy.
It's Dad.
I love him.
Ellie, Dad's here. When is
Yes.
the last time Rand and Tam saw each other?
It's kind of been a while, right?
How long has it been?
It's been since book 1, I think,
fucking
right?
winter night.
Jeez. Okay.
Or the day after.
It's been a while.
It's been like book 1, chapter 7 or something. Because I'm pretty sure winter night is chapter 5.
Yeah. And you know what? It hasn't been great since then.
Why are you Googling yourself?
I just wanted to see what would come up.
Self-Googling in public?
I just wanted to see what would come up.
First we joke about being naked while we record the podcast, then you Google yourself while you're recording? You can't do that.
All right. I just wanted to see what would come up. And I don't know why I did.
I do it sometimes.
Yeah, don't you ever just like Google yourself?
I don't talk about it.
Well, you were the one who called it out.
I thought it would be fun.
Well, I wasn't going to share. I wasn't going to share that I was doing that.
Well, it's too late.
Well,
You can't take it back.
You're
You're locked in now.
yeah.
This is what happens.
I just wanted to see what would come up.
It looks cool. I saw your IMDb page.
I did see my
That was
IMDb
cool.
page. I got to update the pictures.
Yeah, you do. All right, so Rand busts in.
He busts.
Tam's in there. And he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
It's my dad. What the fuck?" Rand had met many men of greater strength during his travels. Strength was fleeting. Tam was real, certain, and stable. Just looking at him brought comfort. But comfort clashed with who Rand had become. I'm too hard to be comfortable.
No. Well, that happens
That is true,
to
yeah.
some people.
His worlds met. The person he had been, the person he had become, like a jet of water on white-hot stone. One shattering, the other turning to steam. Where are you going?
Well, if we're going to read him being...
Oh, you need more Nutella? Hold on. Get the new tub. There's a new tub inside.
No, because this old tub just
Well-
has the right...
Hold on. Allie has her Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
The microphone is...
I'm cleaning out a jar of Nutella.
She is cleaning out a jar of Nutella.
As if I have to listen to Rand be mean to his father, I have to have Nutella. It's just not right.
Tam stood hesitant in the balcony doorway, lit by 2 flickering lamps on stands in the room. Rand understood Tam's hesitation. They were not blood father and son.
Who cares?
Rand's blood father had been Janduin, clan chief of the Tardad Aiel.
He's known that this whole time.
Tam
This isn't a reveal.
was just the man who'd found Rand on the slopes of Dragonmount.
Okay, but did he coach your T-ball
Just
team?
the man who'd raised him.
Oh my God.
Just the man who taught him everything he knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the man Rand loved and revered and always would, no matter what their blood connection.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a flying fuck?
Rand. Tam's voice was awkward. Please, Rand said through his shock.
I didn't give birth to my dog, but I'm obsessed with him.
Please sit. So Tam sits down and Rand sits down, and I love this. And it's great. It's so nice, and I can see it in my head. The room felt too perfect. A vase of freshly cut Dara lilies and Kalima blossoms sat there right where it should. Chairs in the center arranged too correctly. The room didn't look lived in. Like so many places he'd stayed, it wasn't home. He hadn't truly had a home since he'd left the Two Rivers.
Well, it's still there.
Rand realized he still had the access key in his hand, so he set it on the sun-patterned rug before him. And he's like, oh, let me put the nuke down.
Hey, Dad.
Yo, hold on.
You're not my blood, but you did coach my T-ball team. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Well, but this is the thing. Why does Rand bring that up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I guess it matters to him. I don't really
He's looking for any reason to cut the connection between him and Tam.
Oh,
because
Jesus.
No, but because of his bullshit.
You know, I don't remember the real Jesus being this whiny. You know, I just, ugh. I don't know. I get it. Listen, like, before anyone writes in is like, Rand is traumatized. You understand, I understand trauma. I hope everybody by now is like, oh, Allie's hasn't just been to like 10 years of therapy or whatever for her fucking health.
Well, technically, yes.
Sorry, all right. I heard myself say it and I was like,
that's actually why you go to therapy.
I was the wrong thing. I haven't just been going to a bunch of therapy for shits and giggles, okay?
It's like, I'm not going to the gym for my health. Like I am, actually.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going because, it's a walk in the fucking park. It's like, I've got a lot of shit to unpack.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go to 10 years of therapy because you're fine.
Right.
All right. So I understand trauma, and I've been through quite a lot of it, and I've been going through quite a lot of it. Stuff I don't talk about on this podcast. And I've talked about a lot of shit on this podcast, right? So, like, yeah, this past year has kicked my butt a little bit in that regard in some ways, too.
Right.
And I'm sitting here going, I'm fine. It's just, growth, it can be painful sometimes. And, like, learning new things about yourself and learning new coping strategies, it's painful. Growth is painful. And, like, sometimes you unpack stuff after it happens. But, yeah, I get it. No, I really do feel like I get Rand in so many ways. But I'm also like, dude, I've never seen someone have such shitty coping mechanisms. Like truly, he does all the opposite things of what they tell you to do. And
then he climbs up a mountain, and all of a sudden, and then it's better.
And listen.
And you know what? I cry every time I read that chapter.
Here's the thing.
And you cried watching it.
Here's the thing.
And so did I.
Here's the thing.
I love that chapter.
I do love it. I do. Okay, here's the thing. You don't snap your fingers and suddenly process your trauma.
Correct.
Okay?
Yes.
That's the one issue I have with it. But what is realistic is sometimes you noodle over the same fucking problem for a long time. And then one day you do go and find a really good vista or some shit. And all of a sudden you're like,
oh, I've solved that.
Yeah, like I do that a lot as a person. I'll be noodling over something for months, and then one day I'll wake up and be like, hey, you know that thing? I'm over it.
Solved.
Yeah. Somehow internally. Like I do. You know what I remind me of is that robot from Up, or not Up, Wall-E. You know where she like goes and turtles into
Eve?
herself and like,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden like comes back up again. That's me with processing shit.
I see it.
Am I wrong? Because
No,
I'll just
you're
lie
right,
in bed and stare at the ceiling for like 3 months, and then all of a sudden I wake
it's
up
funny.
and I'm like, I'm fine.
You were calling these awake naps, and then somebody described them to you. You were like, yeah,
Wait,
I
who
lie
was I
in
talking to?
I lie in a quiet room and I think about things, and it's like I'm
I look at
awake,
the
but
ceiling.
I'm napping, and I
Yeah.
focus really hard on one thing.
On
and
like a problem, and I turn the problem over and over
somebody-
again like a coin in my
somebody said,
head.
That's meditation.
And I was like, it fucking is? Because I've been like beating myself up for not having a dedicated meditation practice for a long time.
That's a type of meditation.
It is. I've learned that I actually meditate sometimes for hours a day.
You know what this, there's that TikTok sound where the guy goes,
Yeah.
I'm a beer and wine drinker, but once I get started, I have trouble stopping. And the other guy goes, you're an alcoholic. And the first guy goes, is that what that is?
That's okay. And that's exactly what
Oh.
happened. That's exactly what happened, but positive, because it was meditation. She goes,
That's
I
meditation.
think it was my friend Emmy. She goes, Allie, that's meditation. And I was like, it fucking is? And I've been calling it awake naps. Because I'm awake, but it's like I'm napping.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, so that...
So
yeah.
I learned what meditation is.
So Rand puts
And
down...
I've been doing it for years.
Rand puts down his pocket nuke. And
I'm still going to call them awake naps.
Tam looks at Rand's stump and starts...
Well, yeah, because he's a father whose son is lost a limb.
Tam glanced at Rand's stump, but said nothing.
And listen,
He clenched his hands together.
He's different as a parent than I would be. I would look at that stump and be like, the fuck happened to you?
Probably wishing he had something to work on. Tam was always more comfortable talking about uncomfortable things when he had something to do with his hands, much like Jeffrey Sinclair in the last episode of that thing we watched.
God, I wish there was something to punch.
Whether it be checking the straps on a harness or shearing a sheep. Light, Rand thought, feeling a sudden urge to enfold Tam in a hug. Do it!
Do it! It will help.
And
hug your father.
flooded back into his mind.
Oh my God, hug your dad. Everyone, hug your dad unless you have a bad relationship with your dad.
I know him so well.
Find someone who's like a dad and hug that dad.
And yet I've rarely thought of him recently. And Rand goes, Tam, how did you get here?
How's it going?
How did you find me? Tam chuckled quietly. You've been sending non-stop messengers to all the great cities these last few days, telling them to marshal their armies for war. I think a man would have to be blind, deaf, and drunk not to know where to find you.
Well, there you go.
My messengers haven't gone to the Two Rivers. Well, I wasn't in the Two Rivers.
I've been looking for you.
Some of us have been
your dad.
Fighting alongside Perrin. Rand goes, breezy. Nynaeve called Perrin. This is all completely fine. I have no issues with this.
It isn't until Cadsuane comes up.
It isn't until fucking Cadsuane shows up.
And it is funny that Cadsuane's like, I told you specifically not to mention me.
I did say not to bring me up.
Which is true. So that is a bit on Tam.
The colors swirled.
Tam's not a great listener.
She was so worried about him and Matt. It would have been easy for Tam to come back with her. And he's like, damn, I haven't talked to my dad in 12-ish books.
I mean, that's got to be like, what, at least a year?
Almost 2.
Wow.
The books take place over the span of a little over 2.5 years. Although about 8 months of that is the time skip in Great Hunt. 6 to 8, several months. I don't remember how much time. Well, you know what? I can find out. This is why the calendar exists.
Chilly, so I'm going to also get the blanket from the dog.
Yeah, sure.
The dog is on top of the blankie. I'm sorry, Petey. I didn't mean to disturb you. I did not mean to.
So the timeline, as I've said before, breaks down at this point. But this is
for sometimes
mid-ish June of the year 1000.
Oh, wow.
And Winter Night was March of the year 998.
Aw.
So it's been over 2 years.
Jeez.
The Great Hunt time jump is from, the 4th of July. How fun. The 4th of July, 998 to November 14th, 998. So that's a 4-month time jump.
Wow.
For them. That's, as you can see here as I'm scrolling through the calendar, the biggest jump at any point. Well, I guess there's also this. I forgot that Rand just sits on top of a fucking hill for 2.5 months after the end of Great Hunt. Great Hunt ends November 26th, 998, and Dragon Reborn begins February 26th. So he does nothing for 3 months between those books. Anyway, this doesn't really matter, but it's cool, and I like that you can track that until Brandon takes over, and it doesn't matter anymore after that point, but frankly, I don't care that much. Here's Crown of Swords, January 2nd through January 9th of year 1000.
Wow. Wait, it was only like...
Crown of Swords is a week.
What?
Crown of Swords 1 week.
Jam-packed week?
Yeah.
Damn.
Lord of Chaos.
I think I'm busy.
Lord of Chaos is from September. So Lord of Chaos about 3 months. Path of Daggers about a month.
Okay.
Winter's Heart about 3 weeks. Crossroads of Twilight almost a month.
Okay, that was a rather uneventful month.
Knife of Dreams.
Just being real.
Yeah, Knife of Dreams a little under a month. And then Gathering Storm, the clock breaks down, but about a month and a half.
Okay, and on the next book.
That doesn't track the next book. The guy who made the calendar stopped because you can't track the timeline anymore after Brandon takes over. Because there's too many inconsistencies and the moon stops making sense to a certain extent. You can also track the moon phases for a long time.
Wow.
You see on the right of the screen here. This is a website. It's stephenac.net/watt. /wattcron. CHRON.htm. But you see at the side there, there's phases of the moon.
Wow. That's thorough.
Robert Jordan kept a lot of fucking track of stuff. Apparently, at some point, the moon goes crazy for a little while and stops making sense. But...
we can just chalk that up to a bubble of evil.
Yeah.
Booble.
Yeah,
Okay.
here we go. Unfortunately, from about halfway through A Crown of Swords onwards, the moon seems to go crazy. None of the mentions of the moon in books 8 to 10 fit the previously established lunar calendar, or in some cases, any lunar calendar. For example, the Path of Daggers has 10 days occurring between a gibbous moon and a full moon, and Crossroads of Twilight has 5 days between a waning sickle moon and a half moon, both of which are impossible. The anomalous moon references, as well as a couple of oddities in the earlier books, which are probably just typos, appear in the table with the somewhat cryptic annotation 3 question marks. Note that with Knife of Dreams, the situation seems to have been quietly rectified. The few moon references within the latest book at that time agree with the lunar calendar Jordan was using. And then Brandon takes over and none of it makes sense anymore.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't give a shit about the moon.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, he doesn't give a shit about the timeline at all. But that's whatever. We've talked about that before.
That's fine.
So, he's like, Nynaeve called... Petey is licking. Nynaeve called up Dad. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. And then Rand, he hears what Tam has said. He goes, wait a fucking minute. Perrin's got 2 Rivers folk fighting? Excuse me? What the fuck?
Well, they offered. They volunteered.
They kind of insisted.
There's been a lot going on, Randy. You have not been visiting.
Tam goes, he needed us. That boy's put on a balancing act to impress any menagerie performer. And what with the Sean Chan and the Prophet's men, not to mention the White Cloaks and the Queen. Rand goes, huh? Aye, Tam said.
Okay, so they figured out that Morghese is a queen.
Though she says she's not queen anymore. Elaine's mother. She lives? Rand asked. She does, little thanks to the White Cloaks.
Gowan's a fucking idiot.
You mentioned White Cloaks. How did she run into White Cloaks?
Listen,
and then
there's been a lot going on.
And then Brandon is like, no, they haven't read that yet.
Wait, no, but she was already with the White Cloaks.
No, she was not.
Yeah, huh?
When's the last time we saw Morghese?
She was with the White Cloaks like way before.
When was she with Morghese? When was Morghese with the White Cloaks with Tam?
Oh, well, yeah, the timeline's fucked.
It hasn't happened.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah. So I will just tell you this freely now. Midway through the next book, a messenger shows up in Perrin's plot and is like, hey, we need Tam. And it's very, very confusing. Because you're reading along and all of a sudden somebody's like, hey, we need Tam. And then Tam leaves and you're like, didn't this already happen?
And the answer is yes.
And the answer is yes in that plot line, but not in this one.
Well, there you go. Well, that means that probably Morghese and Galad are going to be hanging out. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Is that what's going to happen?
Maybe.
Well, because who else would recognize her? Apparently no one.
Rand goes, wait.
Galad's still going to be like, who's that lady with the red hair? Reddish blonde hair.
Are you...
I don't know her.
You telling me...
Are you telling me that my mom can look poor?
Wait a minute.
Are you telling me that you are the same person as my stepmom?
I want to do like a Jordan Con or a Watt Con trial where it's like everybody who didn't recognize Morghese goes on trial and has to defend their dumbasses for how they didn't recognize Morghese. Yeah, trial for being a fucking idiot.
I like that.
All right.
Suggest it.
Grendel, delusions, write it down.
Write it down.
All right. So, Rand, Tam, Rand.
I want to defend Perrin, and my defense would be, in my defense, I'm already a dumbass.
In my defense, and just shrug. You go like, case closed.
In my defense, case closed.
So Tam goes, oh, son, they've really done it. They've gone and made a king out of you. What happened to the gangly boy so wide-eyed at Beltane? Where's the uncertain lad I raised all those years? And Rand goes, he's dead.
Jesus. All right.
The old Rand can't come to the phone right now. Why? 'Cause he's dead. And Tam goes,
look what you made me do.
I can see that.
Look what you made me do.
You, must know then.
I just feel like that's a lot of energy.
About, that you're not my father, Rand guessed.
All right. That's just disrespectful.
Tam nodded, looking down. I've known it since the day I left Emmons Field. You spoke of it in your fever dreams. I refused to believe it for a time, but I was eventually persuaded. And Tam goes, I can see how I never meant to lie to you, son.
I do think you should tell kids that they're adopted.
Well, I guess I shouldn't call you that, should I? And Rand thinks...
What?
Rand thinks, you can call me son. You're my father, no matter what some may say.
Okay, say that.
But he couldn't force the words out.
I'm going
Harold,
to
it gets
scream.
worse. The Dragon Reborn couldn't have a father.
Oh my God.
A father would be a weakness to be exploited.
Stop!
Even more than a woman
Shut
like
up!
Nin. Lovers were expected, but the Dragon Reborn
Fuck
had to be a figure of myth, a creature nearly as large as the pattern itself.
Oh.
He had difficulty getting people to obey as it was. What would it do if it were known that he kept his his father nearby.
Oh, my God.
If it were known that the Dragon Reborn relied upon the strength of a shepherd, the quiet voice in his heart was screaming.
Can you just fucking chill?
And Rand goes, "You did well, Tam. Keeping that truth from me, you likely saved my life. If people had known that I was a foundling and discovered near Dragonmount no less, well, word would have spread. I might very well have been assassinated as a child." And Tam goes, "Oh, well, then I'm glad I did it."
I can't. Like, just...
And then Rand's stressed, so he picks up the access key because holding the pocket nuke makes him feel better.
Why? No, I don't. Every decision he makes me want to scream.
And Rand goes, "You've done a great service, Tam Althor.
Okay.
By protecting and raising me, you've ushered in a new age.
Okay.
The world owes you a debt. I'll see that you're cared for the rest of your life." And Tam
right.
goes, "Well, I appreciate that, my lord, but it isn't necessary.
Oh, my
I have what I need." And Rand is like,
You just wanted to make
"Are
sure
you laughing at me? Maybe I sound like a dick. I don't know."
Yes, you do sound like a dick.
This is kind of adorable, though. The room felt stifling, and Rand turned, crossing the fine rug and throwing open the balcony doors again. Tam stepped up beside him. I'm afraid I lost your sword," Rand found himself saying. It felt foolish. "That's all right," Tam said. "I don't know I ever deserved the thing anyway." "Were you really a Blade Master?" "I suppose. I killed a man who was one. Did it in front of witnesses. But I've never forgiven myself for it, though it needed doing. The ones that need to be done often seem the ones that we'd least like to have to do." "That's the truth if I've ever heard it," Tam said. "It's so strange. My boy, the Dragon Reborn. All those stories I heard when traveling the world. I'm part of them. Think how it feels for me," Rand said. Tam chuckled. "Yes, I suppose you understand exactly what I mean, don't you?" "Funny, isn't it?" "Funny?" Rand shook his head. "No, not that. My life isn't my own. I'm a pattern. I'm a puppet for the pattern and the prophecies, made to dance for the world before having my strings cut." Tam frowned. "That's not true, son. My lord. I can't see it any other way." "I guess I can understand."
Just tell him he can call you son, Jesus.
"I remember some of those emotions myself, during the days when I was a soldier. You know, I fought against Tyr. You'd think I would have painful memories coming here. But one enemy often comes to seem like another. I don't bear any grudges. Soldier doesn't have a lot of choices for his own destiny either. More important men make all the decisions. Men, well, I guess, men like you." And Rand goes, "But my choices are made for me by the pattern itself. I have less freedom than the soldiers. You could have run, deserted, or at least gotten out by legal means. And you can't run." "I don't think the pattern would let me. What I do is too important. It would just force me back in line. It has done so a dozen times already." "Would you really want to run?" "I could have left those wars, but at the same time, I couldn't have. Not without betraying who I was. I think it's the same for you. Does it matter if you can run when you know you're not going to?" And Rand goes, "I'm going to die at the end of this, and I have no choice." Tam stood up straight, frowning. In an instant, Rand felt like he was 12 years old again. "I won't have talk like that," Tam said. "Even if you're the Dragon Reborn, I won't listen to it. You always have a choice. Maybe you can't pick where you're forced to go, but you still have a choice."
Yeah.
Rand goes, "But how?" I don't mean to just read all this, but it's fucking
it's
great.
good. It's good.
Tam laid a hand on Rand's shoulder. "The choice isn't always about what you do, son, but why you do it. When I was a soldier, there were some men who fought simply for the money. There were others who fought for loyalty to their comrades or to the crown or to whatever. The soldier who dies for money and the soldier who dies for loyalty are both dead, but there's a difference between them. One death meant something. The other didn't. I don't know if it's true that you'll need to die for this to all play out, but we both know you aren't going to run from it. Changed though you are, I can see that some things are the same, so I won't stand any whining on the subject." "I wasn't whining." "I know. Kings don't whine. They deliberate." He seemed to be quoting someone, though Rand had no idea who. Doesn't matter. "Rand, I think you can survive this.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the pattern wouldn't give you some peace, considering the service you're doing for us all, but you're a soldier going to war, and the first thing a soldier learns is that you might die.
Yeah.
You may not be able to choose the duties you're given, but you can choose why you fulfill them. Why do you go to battle, Rand?" "Because I must." "Well, that's not good enough," Tam said. "The crows with that woman. I wish she'd come to me sooner if I'd known." "What woman?" "Okay, that's the way in Sedai,"
no!
Tam said. "She brought me here, said I needed to talk to you. I'd stayed away previously because I thought the last thing you needed was your father stomping across your field." Tam continued, but Rand stopped listening, and then we're going to take an ad break because I need to go and dunk my head in the fucking ice bucket. All right, we're back. So now what happens?
Now what happened?
Now what happens?
Rand's an idiot.
Rand absolutely crashes the fuck out.
Rand beefs it
because
real
Cad
hard.
Swain exists.
He just got reminded that Cad Swain exists, and now he's beefing
No,
it.
it's because he thinks this is a manipulation on the part of Cad. It kind of is.
So what?
But it's also
so what?
like
It's good manipulation.
he also really needed to talk to his dad.
He needed to talk to his dad. Like, sometimes she can do something good.
Tam had come because of Cad Swain. It wasn't because Tam had noticed Nynaeve and taken the opportunity, not because he'd wanted to check on his son. Because he'd been manipulated into coming. Would the woman never leave Rand alone? His emotions seeing Tam were so strong that they'd worn away the ice. Too much affection was like too much hatred. Either one made him feel, which was something he could not risk, but he had. And suddenly feeling nearly overcame him. He shuddered, turning away from Tam. Had their conversation all been another one of Cad Swain's games?
No.
What was Tam's part in it? Rand? Tam asked.
This is exactly how you treated Moraine, by the way, and now you miss her.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought up the Aes Sedai. She said you might be angry if I mentioned her.
No shit.
What else did she say? Rand demanded, spinning back toward Tam. The stout man took a hesitant step backward. Well, Tam said, she told me I should talk about your youth, remind you of better times. She thought, she manipulates me, Rand said softly, and she manipulates you. Everyone ties their strings to me. And then he's trying not to be mad, but he is mad. And then he grabs Saidin, and it's not good. And Rand goes, Tam is like, Rand, you should know better than... And Rand just starts yelling, and he fucking... Be silent, Rand bellowed, throwing Tam to the floor with a flow of air. It's all very upsetting. And
oh, my God.
This is why he needed to be strong. I can't read all this. This annoys the hell out of me because he's so fucking... I get how he gets there, but he's so wrong. And he goes, I am the Dragon Reborn. I will not be your pawn. His father lay on the stone floor of the balcony. You come from Cad Swain pretending to show me affection, but you unwind another of her strings to tie about my throat. Can I not be free of you all? He'd lost control, but he didn't care.
Oh my God.
And so he tries to make balefire. He starts to make balefire. The weaves for balefire spun before him, and the access key grew ever brighter as he drew in more power. By that light, Rand saw his father's face looking up at him, terrified. What am I doing? Rand began to shake, the balefire unraveling before he had time to loose it. He stumbled backward in horror. What am I doing? Rand thought again. No more than I've done before, Lews Therin whispered. Tam continued to stare at him, face shadowed by the night. Oh, light, Rand thought with terror, shock, and rage. I'm doing it again. I am a monster.
Well,
still holding tenuously to Saidin.
There's stuff you can do about that.
Rand wove a gateway to Abu Dar, then ducked through, fleeing from the horror in Tam's eyes. And that's the end of chapter 47.
You fucked up, kid.
Rand, I'm afraid you shit the bed.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, this chapter, how do you feel about that whole fucking thing?
You know what? Whatever gets you to go to therapy.
I guess.
And by that I mean the mountain. The
go
mountain
sit on
known
top
as
of a mountain, think.
the mountain known as betterhealth.com.
This No.
I hear tenuous things about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do your research.
Yeah. How's that chapter for you?
Great chapter. Bummer result.
Really downer. Really big downer.
I think we're at the dark night of the soul at this point.
I would agree with that assessment. I have a hole in my shirt. Allie is poking her pinky finger through it. I put the shirt on today. I was like, this is a great shirt. Why don't I wear this shirt more often? Then I remembered it's because there's a hole in it.
Well, then I think you need to get rid of the shirt.
I unfortunately should darn or get rid of the shirt.
Darn it or darn it.
But I keep forgetting that I have a hole in it. There's a couple of my shirts that have holes in it. When the Babylon 5 meme review eventually comes up, you can watch me discover in real time that my shirt has a hole in it.
Well, there you go. Yeah, bummer chap. Therapy.
Or go on top of a mountain and just have a revelation.
But maybe both.
Therapy into revelation.
Therapy and hiking.
Because hiking helps. Hiking
therapy
is nice.
While hiking.
This is the one bummer about our dog Petey. He hates hikes.
Yeah, he likes parties.
He fucking hates them.
We throw parties for him.
Schooner, our last dog, loved him.
Hikes.
Loved him. Couldn't get a long enough hike. We tried to take Petey on a hike. He laid down after 20 minutes.
Yeah. He's a lazy boy.
He didn't give a fuck.
He's lazy. He's lazy. He likes parties. He's a frat boy.
Hey, thanks for listening, everybody. We're really grateful that you're still here.
Yeah, we're sorry we had to take a month off. We had to take a month off.
We have social media. If you want to know what we have going on, it's linked below. We also have a Patreon if you want to support us that way. It's patreon.com/wheeltakes. You can leave us a rating or a review if you want. Check
Therapy.
Check out BABBLE on the Babylon 5 podcast we're doing with Lesby Nerdy and Jen Sedai. We're having a lot of fun over with that. And we will actually and truly and genuinely and earnestly be back next week with another one. And do you have anything else to say, Allie?
Therapy.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
Therapy.
Bye.